Fair.com to learn more about wildfire prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
What's up, everybody? Guess who's hosting a new podcast? No Mercy with Stephen A. Smith. Listen as I pull back the curtain on everything beyond the world of sports, interviewing influential guests, outspoken celebrities, and thought leaders across the political, financial, and social spectrum. You know me, I'll give you my unbiased opinion. A No Mercy episode drops every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. No Mercy with Stephen A. Smith, a presentation of Cadence 13. Odyssey Studio, available on the Odyssey app or wherever you listen to your podcast.
I see you finally got a new helmet.
I did. Bought it cheap online. Follow me. We'll turn off here.
I'm right behind you.
Watch the cars. They can be crazy.
Hey, no! Are you okay? Somebody do something!
Was this young man hit by a car?
Yes, and his helmet is smashed.
It's a brand new helmet.
It's probably a fake. Fakes cause real harm. You're smart, buy smart. Brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council and the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office.
Did you know that people everywhere are recommending GoodRx?
My doctor told me about GoodRx to help us save money on our meds.
My neighbor showed me the app. It's helped me save on my kids' allergy pills.
Americans everywhere are sharing the savings. Another good reason to check GoodRx. To start saving, go to goodrx.com or download the free app today. In 2021, GoodRx users saved 81% on retail prescription prices.
Sticky notes, email alerts, a string around your finger. They're just not big enough. So here's a big reminder from the California Lottery. Tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is over $350 million. Play responsibly, must be 18 years or older to purchase player claim.
Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
I'm Listening reminds you that you are not alone and that talk saves lives. There's a new national hotline for mental health-related distress, 988. When you call or text 988 from any phone, you will be connected directly with trained counselors in over 200 crisis centers nationwide. They can get you the help you need anytime, anywhere. 988, the new National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Talk saves lives, and with 988, talking is only 3 digits away. Find out more at imlistening.org.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Looking for stories about Black culture, Black news, all Black everything? Then listen and subscribe to the podcast Beyond Black History Month. Influential newsmakers like Soledad O'Brien.
I try to use Twitter to explain, this thing is not good, but let me explain to you why it's not good. And let's talk about what framing is.
To why Game of Thrones fans can believe in dragons, but not a Black Targaryen. Or Valerion, technically. Find Beyond Black History Month on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts from.
KNX News is now on 97.1 FM. Set a preset on your radio.
Southern California's only 24-hour news and traffic station.
KNX News 97.1 FM. Everything you need, every time you listen.
Good morning, I'm Chris Seatons.
And I'm Vicki Moore. Coming up on KNX News 97.1 FM.
Man accused of attacking comedian Dave Chappelle on stage at the Hollywood Bowl due in court today, but will he show up?
I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby. OPEC and its partners looking to put the squeeze on oil production, driving prices even higher. Your money at $8.50.
And we'll have the latest on that BMW chase and how it ended.
These stories and more in the next 15 minutes. Right now it's 8:45. Your traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5s. This update sponsored by the Novato Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Jennifer York.
Okay, well, because we've got all lanes blocked on the 91 West, let's go up to Scott. He's got the very latest on how that chase ended. He's in the Southern California Toyota dealers, Sky 3. Scotty.
Yeah, it was a wild one. This person was driving on the rims. The car was smoking. The bumpers were falling off, and it came to a close 91 westbound right at Paramount Boulevard. And then they took Footbill, jumped the center divider. They got the people in custody here, but we do have all lanes blocked right now. 91 westbound at Paramount Boulevard. They're in the process of clearing that car, going through the trunk and whatnot. So we'll open a few lanes eventually, but definitely going to be a tough ride here westbound through the 605. Eastbound, a couple of right lanes have been blocked there. That's where they took the person into custody, so expect to back up there eastbound as well.
All right, good work there. Westbound 60 still heavy morning from Azusa to the 605. We had an earlier crash on the West 10 at the 605. I believe they've cleared that now, but it's still heavy from the base of Kellogg Hill. Westbound 210, no crashes to report to you. A little sluggish out of Glendora, but definitely heavy once you get to the 605 and make your way into downtown Pasadena. Westbound side of the 134, that's still heavy as well. Through Eagle Rock, it looks like we have something working just west of Figueroa on what looks like the eastbound 134 or the westbound side. Both sides are heavy for a couple of miles in either direction through Eagle Rock on that 134 at Figueroa. I'll check into that. I will have an update in my next report. Audiences will be laughing out loud when comedian and actor Kevin Hart comes to the Yamava Theater stage on November 27th. Tickets go on sale starting October 10th at the casino box office or online at YamavaTheater.com. Kevin Hart live at Yamava Theater November 27th. Our next report, 8:55 from the Bloody Hill Hyundai 24-hour traffic center.
We are dealing with warm, dry conditions as this gradual warming trend continues. Our marine layer will also become a little bit more shallow each night and morning for the next few days, thanks to this ridge of high pressure that's building in. Highs today, 79 for the coast, 83 for LA and Orange County, mid-90s for the valleys, mid-90s also for the high deserts, 93 for the Inland Empire, 74 for the mountains. With Southern California's most accurate and dependable forecast, I'm CBS 2 meteorologist Amber Lee for KNX News 97.1 FM.
Some temperatures right now, 66 degrees in Riverside. We've got 63 in Santa Monica, 66 degrees at the airport, LAX, clear skies at the airport at 8:48.
Just looking ahead to some of the things we're going to be getting later today, the Police Commission is meeting in Los Angeles this morning, and one of the things that we're supposed to get is an update from the Follow Home Robbery Task Force. I'm sure they've been busy, so that'll be interesting to hear a little bit later today on KNX News. The guy who made a run at comedian Dave Chappelle at the Hollywood Bowl, remember that? He's supposed to be in court today.
There have been several delays in this case because Isaiah Lee has refused in the past to leave his jail cell. Yesterday, when it happened again, the judge told LA County Sheriff's deputies, remove him by force, extract him if you have to. Isaiah Lee has pleaded not guilty to a misdemeanor assault charge and a possession of a knife charge. These connected to the attack on Dave Chappelle back in May at the Hollywood Bowl. The case is being prosecuted by the LA City Attorney's Office. That's because the LA County District Attorney decided it didn't rise to the level of a felony and refused to file charges. At the LA Criminal Courthouse, Craig Figner, KNX News, 97.1 FM.
The prosecution is set for to resume its closing later today in the sex abuse trial of a former UCLA gynecologist.
When she began addressing the jury on Monday, Deputy District Attorney Danette Myers said the defendant, Dr. James Heaps, used his position as a doctor and a specialist to sexually assault 7 incredibly vulnerable women who needed him and put their trust in him. She asked jurors to recall one alleged victim whose breast and backside Heaps allegedly groped when she returned to see him to have an IUD taken out because she was experiencing excruciating pain.
What was the medical purpose? There was no medical purpose. It wasn't even a breast exam. What was he copping a feel on her buttocks for? Is that some kind of medical exam? No, it is not.
Heaps is on trial for 21 felony counts, including sexual battery by fraud and sexual exploitation of a patient. He has pleaded not guilty. Margaret Carrero, KNX News, 97.1 FM.
8:50 on KNX. Time for another check of your money. Here's Tom Busby.
Well, Chris, you think prices at the pump are high now? OPEC Plus, including partners like Russia, is threatening to slash crude production by as much as 2 million barrels a day. That's twice what was feared just yesterday to drive slumping prices higher. OPEC Plus meets tomorrow, and it's already working. Prices up another 3% right now, but stocks are sharply higher, too, on hopes that weak economic data, like a sizable drop in advertised open jobs in August, we got that today, will push the Fed to be a little less aggressive in its next interest rate hike, and that's why the Dow is up